Hello, welcome to Really Rubbish News. We begin with the shocking revelation that rubbish is taking over the planet. Certainly taking over this place. Imagine if you never threw away your rubbish. Well, it would definitely pong. Has anyone got a broom? Hello?
Because we're going to run out of stuff if we don't recycle. At least if you get the plastic bottles and put them all back, you know what I mean? You can make more plastic bottles out of them, recycle them, clean them up and sell the stuff again, innit?
You've got to save the planet.
Well,
definitely.
it's pretty simple then,
yeah,
isn't it?
Definitely. It's not that hard.
And I think we need to, otherwise we're going to be, well, no, we're not going to be, but our future is going to be inundated with rubbish.
But cycling? That's good exercise, I suppose. I'm at Lamby Way. This is Cardiff's landfill site where all the rubbish ends up. Everything we put outside our houses, everything from offices, schools and hospitals, it all comes here. It's amazing to think a few years ago this was a big hole in the ground. All the other recycling is going on all over the place. This is the biggest pile of newspaper I've ever seen. This is where our daily news ends up, and it'll be turned into more news at the end of the day. Oh dear, Mr. Id, you should learn to recycle, especially when all your neighbours seem to be doing their bit. If you leave rubbish out for a long time, it begins to smell, attracting flies and rats. Recycling is easier than you think. Everyone else seems to manage it. Go on, Mr. Id, give it a try. You've nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm now joined by Hugh Green. He's a recycling expert. Hugh, can you tell us what happens to the bottles, plastics, paper that comes in?
Certainly. Well, I've brought along some recycled items to show you today.
Excellent.
For example, I have some pencils here, made from recycled vending cups. Also got some recycled rulers. These are made from parts of old computer printers.
Right, so that's out the printer and then you can turn it into these fantastic rulers.
That's
here.
exactly what we do.
Brilliant.
Even this fleecy jacket here, lovely and warm on a cold, brisk morning like today. Made from recycled plastic bottles.
They missed a few on the back though, but this is basically made out of the plastic bottles.
That's true, made from recycled plastic bottles.
Well, that's incredible.
It is incredible what you can do when you recycle
and that's just
rubbish.
the beginning of what you can do with recycled products, is it?
I mean, it certainly is. As you can see, all of the rubbish you got here, or most of it,
yeah,
that could be recycled as well, if people just take the time to do it.
And of course, the issue there is it's going to reduce the amount that goes in these holes.
That's very important, that we reduce the amount that's going into the landfill site. The 3 R's, that's what we like to talk about: reducing, reusing, and recycling.
All right, not reading, writing, arithmetic then?
No.
No, reduce, reuse, recycle.
You've got it, that's what we all need to do.
Excellent. Well, that's what we're going to do then. Right, so I've been helping them out a bit this morning and doing my bit for the recycling here, Cardiff. And there it goes. It's now going to be crushed a bit and then it gets sorted at the recycling plant, where we're going to be looking at that a little bit later on. Well done, Mrs. Id. You've got the right idea. Recycling doesn't take any time at all, and you're saving the environment as well. The rubbish in these bags has been separated. Cans, newspapers, bottles and jars go into the green recycling bags. If you have a garden, you can put all your vegetable kitchen waste, potato peelings, even tea bags into a compost bin. Then you can make your own compost at home, which is good for your garden and the environment. People with lots of green garden waste can phone the council and they will take it away for free to the composting site at Lamby Way. And the stuff we can't recycle goes into the black bag. And don't forget those plastic bags. They take 500 years to decompose, so make sure you use your carriers more than once. Be bag wise. Now we're here at the Garden Waste Centre. This is where they recycle garden waste into lovely soil like this behind me. This is great for growing plants, so I don't know why anyone would want to burn this stuff. We're going to look at the rest of the landfill now. Normally no one's allowed to stand here, but we've been given very special permission. I don't feel very special at the moment, though. This place really smells. Sadly, we need places like this. This is where all our household waste has to come. And look what I found. Mr. Id's tin of beans. I'm going to personally look after this little fella and take it to the recycling. I'm trying to build a tower out of these tins. It's difficult to get the balance right, and each time you add a tin it gets a little bit harder, but I think I can do it. And there we are, there's my masterpiece. Oh dear.